Alright, how's it going, everybody? Michael here from 3D Print Everything, and I am just shooting this video mostly for Stratasys, but if you are also a Stratasys user and has one of these washing stations, then this will be valuable for you too. So, this is our washing station for our Stratasys J5 printer over here. It's also going to be used for several other polyjet printers. Here is another tub. So, our tub ended up developing some cracks in the bottom of it and started leaking. It first started around there, and then it happened all around here. And then also looking at the quality of the gloves, at this point it was definitely time to change them, as they have cracking and other bits inside of them. And we haven't used it that much, but it was a very quick deterioration. There wasn't any notice of this. It just all of a sudden was one day screwed, and I kind of wondered why. So I think I've figured out a little bit more on why this happens. And this will be kind of hopefully an educational video for everyone here, as I'm also learning. So I want you to notice the color difference here. So what this, I believe, is from here is because I left the gloves, let me show you how I left them, like this, and there was some water left in here, and I'm pretty sure that leaving these wet, especially with the supports, are what is going to deteriorate the gloves extra fast. So in order to make these gloves last longer, you really want to hang them out like this fully and let them dry. Now, the other thing, when I replaced that bin, on why I think it broke, underneath here, the only place that this bolts is from the water line here. So that water line is the only thing holding this in place. Now, on that one, there was, up in this area, a lot of glue, you know, silicone clear adhesive, that was placed there that held it down. Now, with this being some type of polycarbonate, ASA, ABS, I'm not sure what it is, some type of polymer, you know, it flexes, obviously, so it moves. Now, if we want to watch this, when we close this lid and put a lock on it, look, you see what's happening? The lid is lifting up this piece. Now, that wasn't happening with the glue. It held it down, but what does that do? So if all that glue was holding down in those areas, and then the lid is going to pull it up, we're eventually going to flex and break exactly where it was. So I'm pretty certain that if this is being stored, if you're just storing this and letting it sit for days to weeks like we often do, because we're not daily using our J5, we do use it weekly and bi-weekly, then this needs to be in the upward position, because if you leave it latched at the bottom, it's going to not only leave, you know, a lot of moisture and other stuff that may degrade your gloves faster, but you're going to you might wind up cracking this in the long run. So there might need to be some thought on potentially either a redesign or some other type of, I'm not exactly sure what it is. I think I've just found the problem, so I don't have a quick and easy engineering solution at the moment. I'm trying to think if I can just come up with one on the spot. I mean, like unless this was somehow latched to the metal bit down here, it's gonna flex this. I mean, the solution is don't flex the bin up, because that's the action that caused it to crack at the bottom. So hopefully this one will last longer, as from now on it will definitely be stored with the lid in the upright position, which should not put any flex on this. And yeah, that's the TLDR. Thanks, guys.